All right, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are in the world. I am LeftToeDjinn, and we are back with some more, if it comes up, there it is, Dragon Age Origins. Now, last time, we completed the Mage's Tower, much to everybody's delight, because we got the hell out of the Fade. And then we made our way over here to Orzammar, and that's kind of it. Like, we wandered around in the lower level for a little bit, made some friends, fixed some families, and that's kind of it. We're just doing odds and ends for the moment. I don't think we have anything in particular we need to be doing down here, so let's head back up and continue. Okay, Sten is just a walking tank at this point. Like, he's still gonna be a glass cannon, but yeah, walking tank for sure. What do we have for missions right now, by the way? Orzammar, there we go. So we have to speak to the lords, that's fair. Speak to Dulin Ferender. Okay. Brig Dagna's request to the Circle of Magi. We might do that on our way by, depending. A Mother's Hope. Find Filda's son, Ruck, who is down with the Darkspawn in the mines. And the Chant in the Deeps. Help Brother Burkle establish a chantry in Orzammar. Right. Might not do that. Organized religion worries me. Okay. Oh yeah, the pit. The pit looked fun. Oh, the proving, sorry. Pit fighting.
You ate my entire bag of herbs, you foolish dog. Do not think I am unaware of where it went.
You leave puppers alone.
It is your own fault for being so entirely gluttonous. Several of those herbs were poisonous. You should be pleased they did not kill you. Do not be ridiculous. I am certainly not going to give you more, even if I did have more to give.
Aww.
Oh, you have some nerve, creature. And your breath leaves much to be desired. Off you go.
Okay, she's warming up to puppers. We might be able to date
See.
after all.
I promise nothing.
See? Much better. Bathrobe, thank you very much for the resub. Holy 5 months, Dr. Jin. Oh, incidentally, I did get your book sent off today. You should be receiving an email about that if you haven't already. So, no, not who I wanted to talk to. Stop sneaking up behind me. You're too big. I need to click over you. There we go. Okay, so what exactly is the proving? Okay. There's apparently a chicken shop. I'm guessing that's just general food. Proving fans. More proving fans.
Ah, the highlight of underground existence, I take it.
Okay, why is somebody blowing up my phone? Is that you, SARS? I have no idea. I don't know who or what Usaris is. There's a wall carving over here. We're gonna make friends with that. It's apparently through this door. Damn it. Okay, not through that door. That's fine. Well, there's nothing but proving fans. We might as well talk to the proving master. Hi.
Good day, stranger. Welcome to the proving arena. We're still closed until the fighters make their preparations, but come back this afternoon if you want to watch the show.
Oh. Okay, so explain. What goes on?
Prince Balin called a citywide proving this afternoon to honor King Endrin's memory. All the best fighters in Orzammar will face each other in sight of the Ancestors and win honor for their champions.
Okay, then. Yeah, okay. Sounds like fun. I might come back.
Enjoy our grand city.
Oh, the sword on Sten's back. No, that is... Actually, I don't know. Hold on. Sten, what are you wearing? Oh, it is Usaris. Yes. It was 2 parts ago. I completely forgot. Okay, so there is literally nothing we can do at the proving at the moment. So, off we fuck. Yeah, we haven't found Sten's actual sword yet, although we stumbled upon a guy outside of here who told us it was somewhere. Where did he say he put it? Okay, it's not helpful, game. Right. Sten. There we go. Sten's sword may be in the hands of Farron, the scavenger who looted the battlefield. The blade disappeared. Farron was heading to Orzammar. I updated this already. Hopefully he can tell me where it is, because I completely forgot. I've already spoken to him. Apparently that didn't update the journal. So.
Another? I just gave you one, fool dog. Perhaps you should go and hunt something then. For a warrior beast, you are remarkably over-dependent. Oh, very well. But tell no one.
Yes. You and puppers get along. Hell yeah. There we go. Okay, we can all be friends. Right. Over to the... What is this called? Diamond Quarter.
I trust Vala, my nut-wrangling friend.
Do I need to sell anything? I think we're fine. Alright, off we go. He's a merchant on the surface by the Orzammar Gate. Yeah, no, I spoke to him. And he told us where it was. It just didn't update the journal. So, don't know. Like, he even had helmets and stuff to buy. But yeah, I couldn't. It didn't update the journal for whatever reason. A council writ.
Yes.
That's just more city knowledge. Fair enough. Like, it's a caste system. I know what a caste system is. It's fine. Adal Helmley.
The social
You have
strata
come at a
quickly
difficult
makes
time.
itself evident, no matter
Orzammar
where
is
one
ailing
goes.
for want of a king.
Right. The Orzammar Crier. What do you have to say?
Oh, sorry, can't talk. A crier's work is never done.
If I wouldn't have talked to him, he would have told me. A weapon rack, you say? A diamond maul. Well, I'll just for fun. It's fine. I'll just take that.
Since we saw a Grey Warden. I bet they're avoiding Orzammar.
And the Haramont estate. Okay. Guards, nobles, butler. Hello, butler.
Welcome to Lord Haramont's estate.
Welcoming a complete stranger. That's ballsy. It's a big fucking house. Good God. Okay, what's in here? Ooh. Excuse me, I need to rob you. Dwarven armored gloves. Yes, please. Hi. You didn't see that.
You must be under great strain with the blight upon the land. I will pray to the stone for you.
How do I... Oh, there's a hole here. Okay.
Yes.
And a heavy dwarven helmet. Okay. I don't think we can use that, but it's good to have. Also, there's a scroll here. If I can click on it somehow. There it is.
I'm off.
A letter from King Endrin. Okay. My Lord Haramont, my guilt weighs heavily upon me, and I know now that I was a fool. Only a fool would cut out his own heart and burn it for the sake of appearances. I allowed the assembly to send my child to exile and death, because I feared an inquiry into Trierran's murder would taint our house with scandal. You have been my rock and my shield these long months, and for that I thank you. But I must ask for one more thing. I wish to discover if my child survived. Even the smallest trace will set my mind at ease. Send your men, your scouts, anyone who will go. Balin thinks I am mad. He says that if word spreads of my wish, our house will be undone. He doesn't know that Educan, don't know, is already lost. I destroyed us when I sacrificed what was most precious. Please, Pyrrol, help me. I come to you not as king, but as a father. Okay. I'm intrigued. Can we loot anybody else's bedroom? No? Okay. Ooh, fancy painting. I do like, by the way, that almost every painting in this game is unique. Like, walking around a dwarven city, you're going to see a bunch of dwarven noble paintings. It's fine. Walking around a human settlement, you're going to find a bunch of human paintings. Also good. Delightful. Hello, Doolin.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Doolin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
Love the beard. Yeah, I do have a treaty obliging Orzammar to aid against a blight.
That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties.
Right, fair. How can I prove I'm not working for Balin?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
Oh, so I have to fight. I see. Yeah, so you'd like me to enter the proving in Harrowmont's name?
It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear.
True.
Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
I mean, that's fair. I don't really want to go picking sides, but I also don't want to ruin the chance to actually be on this side because Harrowmont sounds like he's probably the better leader. I don't want to go picking sides for now.
Then I'm afraid your only choice is to wait until there's a winner. Lord Harrowmont cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know. The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Harrowmont could certainly use you on his side.
Fair enough. Bathrobe, how you doing today? Also, puppers, why are you so whiny? Yes, you. Something around. Tangled ball of woolen yarn. Okay. Interesting. Puppers, you are so silly. A ball of woolen yarn. Hold on, let me see if I can. Tangled ball of yarn. Gray-brown woolen yarn is still slimy from having been in the Marbari's mouth. Okay. Ah, yes, it will go well with the dirty pair of pantaloons. Hi, Kronos. How are you? Okay, so Doolin wants me to fight in the proving, which we might do. That sounds fun. Hi, Kronos. And let's move on, see if we can find something else. Lady Dace. Hello, Lady Dace.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Come here. Oh. Okay, no idea who Lady Dace is, but she seems annoyed. Still off work. Finally got your all clear from your COVID test. Oh, good. You got a negative test then. I'm happy to hear that if that's the case. Everybody enjoy Kronos' pause. Excellent. Glad to hear that. Are you just being a pest? Is that what you're doing? Yeah. Okay. Here. Nope. Down. There you go. It's okay, Kronos. I need the mouse. There we go. Okay. Narav.
I hope you'll support Lord Harrowmont.
Maybe. Okay. There was a house crest up there that I didn't see when I was holding tab. That's interesting. Still wheezing, very lethargic, probably from the smog. Yeah,
Legion of the Dead Warriors secretly wear Prince Balin's colors. Our prince has Orzammar's deadliest warriors behind him.
weirdo. Yeah, the fire and the smog, the smoke and the smog and everything else is awful for lungs. If you have a box fan, you can set up a box fan and a square house filter. You can set up a makeshift air filter in your home to kind of circulate the house air, and clean that as you are running it. Something that I made a lot of use of when the smoke was really thick here last year. What the hell are... Okay, I randomly ran into a bunch of thieves who were trying to get into the vault. Hey, too, baby. Like the tats on your dog. Fair enough. Speaking of, doggo charge. He's gonna threaten. You can... Tell you what, you can zap that guy. And I'll just, run back slightly. Okay. Doggo, howl. Okay, you're mostly dead. You're gonna die. Okay, you're toast. Doggo, why don't you go tackle that guy? And then Morgan, run up here. Morgan, run up here. There we go. And then Mind Blast. There we go. Yeah, that worked.
By the Ancestors. Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things.
Got some more elf fruit, always good. What else we got? Anything? Nothing. Right. Excuse me, moving right along. Is there a reward for this, by the way?
Thanks again, Warden.
Yeah, fine. They didn't rob the vault, but I will. This doesn't look like a vault, but it does have some chests.
Going.
Duster leather boots, might as well take them. A wooden crate, take that as well. Many of King Endrin's belongings have been rushed into storage, including trophies of his long reign. Among the boxes is a small glass phylactery. The area is unnaturally cold. Dark shapes swirl around a slip of paper within the vial. Of course it does. So this is another Revenant fight. Gonna leave it alone. Because I don't feel like fighting a Revenant right now. I think we would probably do okay, but I think we would still get slaughtered. Yay, steal the chest. Another love letter and reinforced leather or duster leather armor. Okay. If it had some better bonuses to it, that would actually be rather nice. Okay, so we've got many parts of the love letter continuation, so that's still going. What's over here? This is the throne of Orzammar. Well, that's good to know. Which would make this the throne room, of course. Caged in stone. The inscription is old and worn, overlooked by most as a carving detail. The beast is foreign, but the need is familiar. Home and hearth suffer beneath strength and strangeness. These new kin of this Ferelden are better as friends than strangers, so we resist on their behalf and work with their users to bind with the stone. They no longer fear their skies, and we further our trade above. Lured from above, cornered and corralled, three standing in position, a fourth signals the throne. Stasis for the beast, so long as the king holds the throne. So long as a king's will. So long as a king wills it held. Okay. Interesting. Don't actually know what that means, but it feels like a clue to something. Hi guys, you're really bad at guarding things. What else we got? Been through there. Right. What is that triggering? Behind me? Okay, hold on. Stand here. Don't follow me. I'm gonna go see what the hell that triggers. They're locks. Okay. So there's going to be other locks then? Okay, well, let's find the rest of the locks then. Anything in the center of the floor? No. Over here? No. That looks suspicious. No. Okay, then. Four in and around the throne room. Okay. Well, I didn't notice any in these rooms, but it doesn't mean they're not here. There doesn't appear to be any in this hallway. Yeah.
Going.
What's this? Bathroom? Possibly a holy shrine? No idea. No locks, though. Is there one back here? No. Sorry, I'm now on a hunt. Guessing you finished the fade. Oh, yeah, I did. Why didn't... You stand on this. There we go. Yeah, we finished the fade last week. Oh, there's one. Except... well, it's proud anyway. Maybe it's not? Maybe it's not. Don't actually know. Okay, nope, just a proud stone. Okay. And you would think that would be one, but it's not. It's just glitching. I remember the fade being particularly awful. It wasn't bad for me. Once I started getting the bonus stats and the transformation stuff, it wasn't too terrible. But before then, yeah, it was terrible. They're all pressure plates. But none of them are making noise. Okay, what did this say before? 3 standing in position of 4th signals the throne. So does that mean 3 people have to be on that switch and the 4th one touches the throne? Ah! Okay, let's try that. Hey, Dalton! How you doing today? Still nothing. Okay. Is everybody still on the button? Doggo. Stay on the button. Morgan, stay on the button. Throne. Nothing. So... what if all 4 of us stand on it? Apparently nothing. Okay. Well, I'm intrigued. And I want to sort this out. Like, it looks like this should be one, but I think that's just the floor clipping. Because, yeah, it runs both directions. Right. What if we have one person here, and Doggo, you go, I don't know, over here? Throne?
All right.
Nothing. I don't know where the other switches are. Because nothing's actually making triggering noises. We're trying to open the vaults, damn it. Are you a button? Oh! Oh. Okay, so we found one. Morgan, you will find another. Okay, so it's good to know that at least the floor tile does make a sound when you step on it. Nothing over here. Sorry if my wild camera movement's making anybody sick. The others are all in the room itself. Okay, cool. Well, that's very useful information. Thank you very much. Okay, nothing on against that wall. Anything up here? No. How about this? No. 2 are right next to each other. Well, I'm intrigued. Possibly that. Apparently, yes. Everybody, there's a dragon to kill. Shit. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. We're just gonna...
Where do I go?
Gonna run around the... Yeah. Okay, Sten, attack the dragon, please. Try to pummel the dragon, in fact. Morgan, you go ahead and just start zappy zappy on the dragon. I will run up and stab it in the ass. Oh god, it sees me. Right, stunning doesn't work. Howl. Sten has a dragon slaying sword. He does indeed. So that is very, very useful. Let's see, you can't do a group heal yet. Go ahead and do a basic heal on Sten. Doggo is doing doggo things. Sten is stabbing him in the ass. And I am stunned. Excellent.
Out of your misery.
Ow. Right. Try to freeze the dragon, see if that helps. Take a health poultice. Okay, doing lots of damage right now. Sten really needs a health potion. Excellent. Please to heal Sten. Oh god. Sten needs another health potion. Shit. Okay. Doggo. Doggo, help Sten. I mean, you can try to overwhelm a dragon. It's not going to work, but try it. You can... do an arcane bolt. And I'll go stab him in the ass. Sten, heal yourself. Okay, Sten's down, but Dragon's almost dead. There we go. Okay.
You have won the battle. A close thing.
So, that summoned a dragon. Good to know. It has a silverite sword called Ageless. Right. Weakens nearby Darkspawn, messy kills, +4 damage to Darkspawn, increases hostility and intimidation, and a 0.25 stamina regen in combat. Plus some red steel heavy chainmail. Well shit, that was worth it. Right, Sten, lesser injury kit. We're running low on those. And I really need to make some more health poultices. Oh, I don't have much. You will need Ageless in the Deep Roads. Honestly, is it a better weapon than what he's using now? It's the same. I didn't bother doing the bonuses to Yosaris yet, but I will. Heavy Dwarven Helmet is not better. Dwarven Gloves, not better. Heavy Chainmail, definitely not better than Juggernaut. Okay. Any of this better for me, though? Not really. If it had the dex bonuses, then it would. And don't use shields. Okay. They're equally awesome. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, well, guys, we solved your throne room riddle in about 10 minutes, and there was a dragon in your throne room the whole time. I hope you don't mind.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Right.
The prince values your support, Warden.
Yosaris looks cooler.
Greetings.
So...
You won't regret helping our prince, Warden.
Apparently everybody thinks I'm helping the prince now. But I can't get in to talk to the prince. So I can't... Alright. Right. Moving right along. A couple of nobles, some guards. What's this? Chamber of the Assembly. Okay, we need to talk to them. More nobles. What's this? Shaperit. I have no idea what a Shaperit is. We'll find out in a moment. Right then, let's go in there.
I'm off.
Ooh, cool.
Dace!
Okay.
Who would dare take from the memories?
I mean, I would. That's what I'm here for, in fact. You know, murder hobo. Anyway, what are you saying?
Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shapered. What have we been reduced to?
Oh, it's your... Right, collective history. Okay. Did you get a good look?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Okay, so we gotta go back down to Dust Town. That's fine. Orta. Hello.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume?
I have
Not
no
that
idea.
I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
What kind of research?
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
Okay, well that's fair. We're gonna have to go to the deep roads sooner or later. I could try to find them.
You're from the surface. What do you know about fighting Darkspawn? There aren't even any expeditions planned until they settle this election. Otherwise, you need special permission from the Assembly or some great lord.
Pretty sure I can get it from virtually any of those, but I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Spit it out. Okay, random book. The Legion of Steel. Okay. Paragon Caridin vanished in the 11th year of the reign of King Valtor, and with the Paragon of the entire process for golem manufacture was lost. Expeditions were sent to the deep roads to track him, but the Darkspawn drove them all back. Finally, in the 2nd year of the reign of Queen Getha, 126 golems, the entire Legion of Steel, were sent to recover the Paragon. None returned. Wow. The Shaper of Golems refused to support any further attempts to find Caridin, and the Paragon was officially declared dead. The Shepherd never recovered from the loss of an entire legion of golems and never again allowed an all-golem regiment in the deep roads. Okay, so whatever's in the deep roads killed an entire legion of golems. Or they're just hanging out down there. Either way, probably dangerous place. I'll talk to you in a moment. Want to read all of your books. Book. Okay, a codex on the deep roads itself. There isn't a dwarf alive who remembers the deep roads as they once were. They were the network of tunnels that joined the Tigs together. To be honest, it isn't even right to give them such a simple term as tunnels. They were works of art, with centuries of planning demonstrated in the geometry of their walls, with the statues of the paragons that watch over travelers, with the flow of lava that keeps the deep roads lit and warm. The cloud gazers up on the surface talk of the imperial highway built by the magisters of old, a raised walkway that crossed thousands of miles, something that could only have been built by magic. Perhaps it is comparable to the deep roads, although we dwarves didn't need magic. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore. The Darkspawn rule the deep roads now. When Orzammar sealed off the entrance to the deep roads, abandoning everything that lay out there, we handed over the kingdom that was to those black bastards forever. Bit harsh. To think that there are Genlocks crawling over Bonamar, don't know, tearing down our statues and defiling our greatest works. Corruption covers everything we built down there. Every dwarf who goes out and comes back says it gets worse with each passing year. The foulness spread a little further. And the cloud gazers think the Darkspawn are gone just because they aren't spilling out into the surface. Ha! One day, when Orzammar is gone for good, they'll find out differently. Those Darkspawn won't have anywhere else to go but up, and they'll do it. The surface folk will have themselves a blight that will never end. Depressing. I like it. Another book. Okay. Orzammar politics. Really don't care about that all that much. Wall of Memories. On Shapers. Okay. I'll deal with that later. Another book.
All right.
Dwarven Faith. I like how there's just books thrown on the ground. The Search for the True Prophet. Tattered Tome explores the possibility that Andraste was a powerful mage and not the Maker's chosen. It seems this book was saved from the fire at some point. Interesting. Also Silverite gloves. Might see if Sten can use those. +4 armor, better armor all around. Enjoy. I wonder who wants that book. Because I don't want to give it to the wrong person. Legion of the Dead. Good name. I like it. And another book laying on the ground. Personally, I think she was both. I mean, that's fair. Ooh, wait, we have something about the nugs. In praise of the humble nug. I once served a human some nug, and he proclaimed that it was like eating an unholy union of pork and hare. Okay, that does sound delicious. The idea disturbed him so much that he declined to finish his serving, and made himself content with some stale bread. Of course, this only goes to show that surfacers, human or otherwise, have tragically unrefined palates. The nug is surely the most delicious animal I have ever tasted. Only a dead man would not salivate at the thought of a tender morsel of roast nug melting in his mouth. The Paragon Baron, although his house has fallen, shall always be remembered for discovering the wonders of nug flesh. Admittedly, it was discovered only out of desperation, when he was separated from his legion and lost in the deep roads for a week, but we won't hold that against the good Paragon. While nug pancakes and nug gets, I get it, my own children love these, are the nug dishes one encounters most often, nug can be prepared in other interesting and elegant ways. The late King Ansgar adored nug seared on a hot metal plate and finished in the oven, and dressed in a cream sauce flavored with deep mushrooms. Mushroom, pork, and rabbit, that does sound tasty. Okay, I'm hungry now. You must be careful when using the mushrooms from the deep roads, because they often grow close to darkspawn bodies. They say that this is what gives them their unique flavor and intoxicating scent, but it also means that consuming too many may result in curious afflictions of the mind. Okay, that's a bit of lore that I actually really enjoy. Someone was hungry when they wrote this. Yeah, probably. Just don't go looking up what humans taste like. It's, yeah, it's a thing. Hi, Shaper.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
Fancy. Good title. What's the Shaper of Memories?
The Shaperate guards Orzammar's knowledge. We have preserved in Lyrium all of the records of Dwarven history. The memories record all. They are how we know to which family a child owes life, how we trace lost ties. They ensure we forget nothing of our past, good or bad.
Okay, interesting. Humans taste vaguely like pork, hence log pink. From the interviews I've done with a couple of cannibals, apparently we taste like honeyed pork. Like we have a very, very sweet meat. But that might just be a North American thing. Let's see. Right. Somebody needs permission to open a chantry. I don't know if I want to do that, but it is XP, so... Anyway, let's talk about Orzammar.
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
What's the difference between an ancestor and a paragon?
All dwarves who die return to the stone as ancestors, to guide their families forever. But only one every few generations rises to paragon. A paragon is a dwarf whose accomplishments change Orzammar so much that the Assembly recognizes they've been born blessed. They are venerated as living ancestors and found a new noble house forever bearing their name.
Fancy. Okay. And that's what Bronca was.
Bronca is a paragon, now and into death. She was born a smith, but her inventions caught the Assembly's eye. Before she had seen 20 years, she created a smokeless coal. It could burn in a cave without vents and no one would choke from it. It earned her paragon status.
Okay. Where's Bronca now?
She went into the deep roads 2 years ago seeking out secrets of the ancient smiths. She never returned.
Okay. How did the caste system come to be?
According to our legends, 7 brothers founded our empire. The youngest, Bloodlik, was the wisest and was chosen king. His children formed the noble caste. The eldest, Giachet, trained his sons to defend their king. They became the warrior caste. Shatgyar founded the artisans. Orzatyar forged our first swords. It was Orzammar who dug the mines that became our city's foundations. The twins Koapar and Noct both founded trading houses, but Noct was wounded in battle. On his recovery, he swore to serve his brother's sons.
Okay, what about the casteless?
The casteless descend from criminals and those repudiated by their own families, or who chose to go to the surface and live by human laws. They have no ancestors to guide them and no families to claim them. They should not have been born. Their parents defied their shame and brought cursed children into the world. It's better they die young.
Harsh. It seems easy for you to dismiss them.
Their births are not recorded in the memories. In Orzammar, they do not exist. Is there something more pleasant you wish to discuss?
Good God, man. Right. Tell me of Orzammar's history.
We were a great empire once, outnumbering even humans and elves. We traded with your Tevinter Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn.
Okay. Where was Kal Sharok?
At the other side of the old Empire. During the last Blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive. Kal Sharok is the only other city to outlast the Blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us.
Ah, no, that's actually fair. How'd you lose your golems?
The Paragon Caradon, a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems. For years they were our weapon against the Darkspawn. One golem is worth 12 dwarves in battle, but Caradon's Tig is far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls if you would read more.
Fair enough. Okay, let's talk basic Orzammar again.
If I can, Warden.
Okay, go back to my first questions.
Please, speak your mind.
And I guess permission to open a chantry.
That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city.
True. I could talk about Brother Burkle. Fair enough. No, one of Orzammar's own has returned to spread the chant.
I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the Ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
I mean, that's fair. I could use cunning. The Chantry's charities could greatly aid Orzammar. Persuade. What harm could it do to let them preach? Intimidate. Would you rather wait for a human army to convert you? No, that's harsh. Or I could just say, but the chant would be sung, or must be sung from all corners of the world, which is creepy. I'll try cunning. The Chantry's charities could greatly aid Orzammar.
What sort of charities do you mean?
Let's see. The Chantry would educate children of all castes. The Chantry would provide work for the casteless. I doubt he would care about that. The Chantry cares for widows and orphans. He might care about that. Let's go for that.
Traditionally, that is their extended family's responsibility, but sometimes people fall through the cracks. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more?
Okay, well that's sorted then. Nope, thank you for your
I will
time.
record this conversation in the memories. I hope I do not come to regret it.
I'm gonna write down everything I just said. It's weird, man. Alright, out we go.
Huh.
Now then, we do have... Right. We have the Chamber of the Assembly. I kind of want to go to the... What do they call it? The Dusty Roads, something like that.
I suppose that building the city in the midst of a pool of molten rock saves invaders the trouble of burning it.
Okay, Sten's awesome. Because I don't know if this will trigger, like, you have to go to the event thing or not. So we've got a couple of quests to turn in. We might as well do that first.
Lord Valen's impending marriage to a Catholic proves his dedication. News of the
Nothing
hour.
is loading in right, and this is creeping me out. Let's get away from this glitchy place. Okay. Everybody good? Solid? Excellent. Carry on. Right. Brother Burkle. There you are.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper.
Ah, fair enough. Oh, hold on. Gotta reload the player, because Twitch is being twitchy again. Okay, there we go. Yes, he agreed to let you hold a prayer meeting.
Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
I won't do that. Okay, so that quest is completed. May or may not get experience for that. Let's go look for the Bald Thief. Okay. Bald. And big scar on the forehead. Guessing it's you. Hello.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here.
What makes you think I'm looking for anything?
I'm no fool. Nobody just wanders around in Dust Town. You're here looking for me, and I don't like it. You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
Okay. Well, everybody kill him then. Guy picked a fight with 4 people. That was not bright. Okay, what do you have on you? Proving receipt. A losing battle betting receipt crumpled in anger. There's only printed in the proving grounds. Okay. So let's go to the proving, see if there's anybody there. This is going to be one of those run around the entire city trying to find what the hell happened to this tome quests, isn't it? Okay. Oh! Oh, it's a chantry now. Okay. Anything worthwhile? Nothing I can steal? Brother Burkle, what do you have to say?
Welcome to what will soon be Orzammar's first chantry. The chant of light will reach all corners of the world. We will never forget who made this possible.
Creepy. I expect a plaque on the door.
I will, see what I can do.
Damn right. If I come back and there's a plaque, I will giggle. Okay, you got Legnar, Filda, Dagna still wants me to take something to the circle. Right. To the proving. How's everybody in chat doing, by the way? Oh, Borenson, I'm sorry, I didn't say hello earlier. Everybody's name's coming up the same color on my end, so I'm just like trying to parse it. Okay, so everybody's still approving Fan. What does the Master have to say?
We're opening the roster in a few hours.
Okay, nothing from you. I'm doing well. I'm having a bit of an off day, but I mean, that can't be helped. Proving Fan.
I can't wait to see Pioden fight again. I was splashed with blood last time. It was amazing.
Okay, you.
Hadouken fights like he's in the Legion of the Dead. You should see his eyes.
You.
I heard a bunch of Harrowmont supporters dropped out at the last minute.
You.
Wouldn't it be great if Balin fought Harrowmont and approving for the throne?
Okay, not really getting anywhere. How about you?
Greetings.
You?
Can you believe how many families are supporting Balin?
Right. So maybe we have to wait for the proving to start before I can actually do anything with that slip. In which case,
Going.
back to the Diamond District. Feeling that this is a particularly unstable part of the game because the loading times are forever and everything keeps glitching out. Like last game.
Have you changed your mind, Stan? I dream about you and I, if you must know.
Don't you belong to the Grey Warden?
In fact, I belong to no one, and he would not mind. I am certain.
You would, even if I were interested in a small thing like you. The Kunari Act is unpleasant.
Unpleasant? Unpleasant how? Now I really am interested.
Deadly.
Oh.
And what if I didn't mind? I enjoy a little animation.
You'd be less animated afterward.
It sounds as if I am arousing your passions already, my dear Stan.
Parshera, why do you pester me?
Because 'tis amusing, that is why.
That's hilarious. Right. Wait, didn't we come across somebody named Figor over there? And that's Figor's shop. Why? But why? Okay, key required. I thought we ran into somebody named Figor. Hold on. Oh, Filda, not Figor. Right, fair enough.
I'm off.
Loading. Loading. There we go. Every time it takes that long to load, it makes me worried. So, okay, we're probably gonna back Harrowmont unless we can get a pass into the underroads, whatever it's called, tunnels, from these guys.
Secretly wear Prince Balin's colors. Our prince has Orzammar's deadliest...
Let's find out. Ooh. Hello.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartak Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
Oh, you're how I get to the prince. Okay, fair enough. Let's see. This treaty obliges Orzammar to send troops to the surface.
Ah, ancient documents indeed. These were signed in the reign of Eithnar Bimo, Paragon and King. That was 16 generations ago. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
I see. Battling a blight is definitely more important than politics.
No one wishes this fight over more than Balin. But while it rages, Orzammar can spare no one to combat what may or may not be a new blight.
Oh great, somebody who doesn't believe it's a blight. Are you implying a Grey Warden wouldn't recognize a blight?
I believe you. But what are we to do? If Balin followed his heart and sent his men to aid you, Harrowmont would steal his throne. We would defeat the blight and return to find our homeland devastated by an incompetent tyrant.
Okay. If you don't fight the blight, your homeland gets destroyed anyway.
Perhaps you could prove to Prince Balin your intentions are just. If you show you owe Harrowmont no fealty, I'm sure Balin would help you. Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrowmont's deception, I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
That just sounds underhanded. What kind of evidence?
Harrowmont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Harrowmont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrowmont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes.
Interesting. Where did you get the promissory notes?
That's not important. If they ask, say you found them while searching the Shaper's libraries for your treaty.
Okay. Isn't there someone you could, like, report him to?
Normally, the Shapers would handle this sort of accusation. They are the scholars who manage our laws, histories, and genealogies. They are the final arbiters of all disputes in Orzammar.
Logical.
Fortunately, the Shaper of Memories is the most important among them, and his grandfather was Lord Harrowmont's aunt's first cousin. Obviously, we cannot expect him to offer an unbiased opinion.
That's very shaky. He'd hold a distant relative over his duty.
I guess I can't expect you surfacers to understand the importance of family in Orzammar. The Shaper is biased, and if you want Prince Balin's help, you'll have to show where your loyalties lie. Will you do it?
I'll think about it.
Don't expect this offer to last. If my prince hears you swore allegiance to his enemy, he won't be so friendly next time. I will be here if you change your mind.
See, now, this guy gives me a bad vibe. Like, the other guy who was just saying, you know, hey, if you stand up for us in the arena, then we'll know you on our side, and it's all good. This guy says, well, if you don't agree with us, then we're gonna, you know, kick your ass.
The
Which
assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
I don't feel good about. So we're probably going to go for the other guy.
Dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Pay no attention to the heavily armed people and their dog at the door. Okay.
I'm sorry, an important debate is in progress. No one may enter.
Right. Okay, well, off we go. I think we're gonna swear fealty to, whoa. Hi, Doolin.
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harrowmont cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes a good faith gesture.
Okay, yeah, Vartag wants me to show people that Harrowmont's a cheat.
That you spoke to him even after our discussion is not reassuring. So have you decided to earn my lord's trust, or will you throw your lot in with the snakes?
Okay, fine. I'll enter the proving and see why the others withdrew. That sounds funner anyway. Although I would much rather go into the pits and see if we can find the Paragon that's lost down there, because then maybe we can make them king and not worry about any of this. Sounds much better. But yeah, I'll enter the proving because nobody will let me into the deep roads or whatever.
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the proving master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Beisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Okay, find the guys, figure out why they left.